Hello people, welcome. This is the 1957 news. My name is Neil Domple. Have you checked out our previous video? So when you're checking it out, please do that. Check it out right away. We're speaking about how some people are attacking us for reporting on Hajj Afro's issue. Now, Anas's expose, the much anticipated expose, that is Galamsey Economy expose, came off some few minutes ago. And so we had a representative at the AICC, Accra International Conference Center, who went to watch the expose, and he will join us shortly over the phone to share with us things he saw and then how Ghanaians are reacting to the expose. But before that, this gentleman spoke to GH1 after watching the expose, and this is what he had to say.
I'm Alhaji Abdurrahman Jen of Zango Group and a senior multimedia personnel.
So what do you make of this expose that you just saw earlier?
Well, at the end of the day, when the whole thing ended, I was asking, is that all? I hope you understand, because what I feel and saw in all this thing was that the bragging that came with the delivery of that money was the wrong thing that he did. But at the end of the day, when you call somebody to do something for you, small people are not even discussing or finding it. When one sells a fiscal money, now the man is a fan to dig up, fan to turn your money in the kick. So let me tell you, you gave the money to him to go and do shopping with it. It is not a money that you want. But you see, in the account setup, usually when you get somebody to do something on your behalf, you give the person the transportation to do whatever you want. I hope you understand. But the bragging thing that followed was what is untoward. Because you can't say it, the vice president will collect 200,000 euros. Very good. I hope you understand. And it is very inconvincing because we should have heard from the government spokesperson, because I understand William Baku was asked and he said it categorically that the vice president didn't receive anything. All these things didn't come out. Why didn't they bring all those to him? I hope you understand. You cannot tarnish the hard-earned reputation of this vice president.
So, like I said earlier on, we have a gentleman on the line who went to the AICC to watch Anas's expose on Galamsey, that is the Galamsey Economy. Hi, Dominic. Share with us what were expectations met as with the expose you just watched.
On a personal level, I felt it was a little overrated. I'm saying overrated because he already shared on his Facebook page, the details that would have actually moved people to come watch. Naturally, with the excess he shared on his Facebook page, one would think that there's more to the story than what he posted, and that is not what actually motivated people like me to go watch this time around. But upon watching, I realized that he actually did this particular premiere to honor the memory of Ahmed Swallow, because it looked as though the investigation was his last investigation. And I think it centered around 2018, 2019. That was the more practices about that. That was about I think the Minister of State and the Finance, the Minister of State Finance. Yeah, it was done in 2018, 2019. So I think the whole idea was to honor the memory of Ahmed Swallow.
Okay, so if I get it clearly, this very expose was done by Ahmed Swallow.
Yes, from all indications, it was done by Ahmed Swallow, because there were a lot of questions that were getting, and it was obvious that he couldn't finish the investigation until he was assassinated. So I think it was done on the memory of her. That is what doesn't go to waste. So prior to watching it, you see that it was right there, the last Ahmed Swallow expose. So I think that was what he was working on last. So after the whole expose, after watching it, people were engaging in conversations, and some were thinking, perhaps this is the reason why Ahmed Swallow was assassinated, because this particular expose, if he had completed this particular expose, definitely a lot of high and prominent figures would have been fingered or would have been exposed. So a lot of conversations came back again, and I think it's timely because it will draw the authorities' attention to investigate and prosecute those responsible for its death.
I see. But Dominic, people have been questioning that Anas has not been able to investigate the death of Ahmed Swale. And so, if you're an investigator and your lead investigator is dead, has been murdered, why are you not able to investigate that? What would you say to people like this from your own point of view?
What I can say to that is that Anas at best is an investigator, and the whole tenet behind investigative journalism is not to persecute. Is to bring the facts out there for people to make informed decisions. So the whole idea behind investigative journalism is to influence policy decisions or government action or public outcry or public, decisions and debates and all of that. Now, I think Anas has done what he can to expose the mastermind behind his death, because particularly Ahmed Swale died days after one very, very prominent political personality in Ghana actually exposed the state on TV and actually called for hoodlums to actually attack and kill him, and that he would take responsibility. So in as much as particularly one identity cannot be actually found to be responsible for his death, we all know the source of this particular indoctrination or violence. So I think Anas has done his best. But he's not a lawyer. He cannot be judge, jury, and executioner. He has done the investigation. So I think it speaks to the dysfunctions of our, criminal investigation system that we have in Ghana for being unable to prosecute the people that were actually complicit in its murder.
I see. Dominic, after watching this, which public figures did you see implicated in the expose?
After watching this, the prominent figures that I think were implicated were, I think the first one was about Kenneth Oriata. I think the first part of the expose spoke about the whole issue about the conflict of interest, how his person and his bank, where he's a privileged benefactor, benefits from Eurobonds and loans that we actually go in for and all of that. The second person that was implicated, like we know, is Charles Dubois, who was actually implicated twice. In the first instance, his company, which I think is Black Star Security, the one that's gotten the full name, the actual name, like Black Star something, was implicated just like Databank and Korea says Databank, to be benefiting in millions of Ghana cedis from every loan that Ghana goes in for, from every treasury bond that was sold, and for any financial whatever. So these were the two main personalities that were implicated. However, our vice president was mentioned in the survey, right? So Charles Dubois claimed to have, connection or to be able to deliver the vice president who will give validity to the investment that, Anas and his team were using as a tool. So in his statement, he mentioned that they can even get vice president $200,000 out of the agreed amount in order to get into on their side, in order to make the whole investment successful. So at some point, Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana was mentioned subtly. Charles Dubois actually made credence to the fact that Nana Akufo-Addo is his uncle, and is the man who managed his father's campaign. If you know Ghana's history very well, you know that Charles Dubois' father actually contested for presidency some years ago.
Okay.
And Nana Akufo-Addo was his campaign manager. So he said based on that familial ties he has to Nana Akufo-Addo, he could actually give the investors access to him. But as to whether that was requirement, that wasn't mentioned in the video.
Okay.
But the actual person that showed confidence of granting access to the investors was the Vice President of Ghana, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia.
Okay. We saw her started rolling in the morning. So Charles Dubois' appointment has been, President has sacked him, so to speak. and now the finance minister, whom a
I
lot
didn't
of
get the first part.
I'm saying that we saw head rule since morning. So Charles Duwani's appointment has been he's been sacked from
Terminated.
yeah, and then now we've seen that the finance minister Kenefuriata has been mentioned in the expose again. Do you think it's about time the president sacked him too?
Well, my personal sentiment is that, sacking people who are responsible for handling, an economy and who haven't been able to manage it right will restore public confidence in the economy, will restore investor confidence. But investors are looking for how promising and how, apt or how well the economy can be managed before they can invest. Now, this particular expose is showing a lot of fraud in our system. Issues of corruption, issues of conflict of interest. And if care is not taken, it's going to drive away foreign investors. And it will actually affect our negotiations with the IMF. Because in the long run, whatever we are going in for the loans for would actually not yield any fruit. I've been listening to Bryce Simmons for a couple of weeks now, and he actually reiterates the same fact that until very, very, very serious measures are taken against those who are responsible for managing the economy, that as a result of conflict of interest are not able to, the IMF will actually not be left out of the situation. So I agree with the masses who actually think that the finance minister should also be sacked. But like we all know, the whole censor issue has been referred to a committee in Parliament. And hopefully in the coming days we would actually, hear what their resolution would be. But if I were Kenefuriata, in order to preserve my little dignity, I would actually want to resign and not wait for my contract or for my appointment
to be terminated. Okay. Dominic, thank you so much for talking to us.
All right, you're welcome.
We're speaking to Dominic, who is a certain nice gentleman. He knows book Onimade so well, and he's just been sharing with us some of the people that were implicated in the analysis expose, the analysis latex expose. Share your thoughts with us in the comment section. Do well to share this video, and we'll be giving you up-to-minute information on what happens with this very expose. We saw one head rule in the morning. That is Charles Duwani. His contract or his appointment was terminated by the president, and Dominic has just been telling us that Honorable Kenefuriata, the finance minister, has also been implicated in this very expose. Is Kenefuriata going to be sacked too? That's the big question we are asking today. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for up-to-minute updates on happenings in Ghana and across the world, and do well to also subscribe to our channel as the 1957 News. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Until then, we're out.